what a beautiful day it is, right? One, I got you beautiful people out there, the fellas, and of course the beautiful ladies, the cheerleaders when it comes to the FC Sneaker Factory tuning into me. Two, happy post Easter, everybody. I really do hope you had an amazing Easter with your friends and your family members. And three, the weather's beautiful today. And of course, when I'm filming this, I got a beautiful date to go to with one of the beautiful cheerleaders. I'm wearing this nice Alpha Industries. I love Alpha Industries. I really support that brand. But this is an Alpha Industries gray sweatshirt, just keeping it casual. I got the Tag Aqua Racer, the LV monogram necklace, and some amazing rag and bone denim. I'll probably actually wear some boots today, believe it or not. Keeping it casual, but still a little classy, right? But anyways, I hope you had an amazing Easter. I got an amazing shoe to deliver for you because you know what? We are on a brand new sneaker profiles this beautiful Monday. A brand new profiles on an older shoe now. This shoe actually released last year, but hey, I'm finally getting around to doing this sneaker profile on this amazing shoe though. Such a classic shoe, such a great colorway, but a shoe that I was kind of like, I don't know if I really want. And we'll go more in depth on that one in a little bit. But you know what? Mr. Wonderful's in the batter's box as always, with the King Griffey swing, and I'm ready to knock another one out of the park. Once again, for you beautiful people out there, I'm in the FC Sneaker Factory on this beautiful Monday, and you know what? I hope you beautiful people want to be a part, a friend of the program, and right, subscribe to my channel and hit that like button because I'd really appreciate it. Of course, the complexion's always amazing. The hair is always done because you deserve the best. And plus, I have self-respect. So let's go ahead and go on to this amazing review. Really quick, let me go ahead and open the books because this is Sneaker Profiles 397. We are pretty close to the 400 mark when it comes to my channel, when it comes to all the profiles that I have done here. And we're on 397 pages of my catalog. If you go look back at my catalog, a ton of shoes that I have done reviews or profiles on, whatever you want to call it. I like to call them profiles because you know what? They're a nice glimpse into the shoe and a nice little bit of history when it comes to myself with the shoe. This one, like I said, I was on the fence. I wasn't sure if I really wanted this shoe or if it was like, I'm just going to go ahead and let it pass. At the very tail end, I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and, see if I could get on the Sneakers app. I didn't care regardless if I got it or not. I was going to definitely not going to go after it on the resale market. But what made sense to me with this shoe is the colorway. I wear a lot of blue. I wear a lot of, light blue. So I can definitely make this shoe work when it comes to my fits that I put together. So I said, I'm just going to go ahead and pick it up. And I'll let you know exactly why I was on the fence about it because I have actually owned this shoe before. But let's take a look at the box. I love the box. Such a great box right here. I love the thickness of the box. It's not one of those cheap plastic boxes. This is actually a really nice box. You do got that typical standard cement print when it comes to Air Jordan 4. The big Jumpman red hit right there. And then the flight, I love that. I always was a big fan of that right there. Let's take a look at the tag. So the tag, hopefully you get a nice read on it. There you go. Air Jordan 4 Retro Off-White Military Blue. And of course, you do got that nice size, that beautiful size, the Mr. Wonderful size 10.5 right here. Nothing crazy going on with the inside of the box, but you do got that nice cement print translucent paper, which is a nice touch. And there you pretty much have it. When it comes to the shoe, I really was a big fan though. I'm really a big fan of the thickness of the box. I like it when it's thick, not no cheapy one where if like you put a bunch of shoes on, it's gonna cave in. No, this is actually a nice thick box. So I was very happy about that one. All right, so moving on when it comes to this shoe right here. So this shoe actually released on May 4th of 2024. But we've seen a few retro or a few past shoes when it came to this one right here. So the first time this shoe ever came out was back on 1989. That was the original colorway of this shoe. And then the 2006 version was the version I actually had. I had that shoe. I remember purchasing it on Eastbay. Remember that? I remember calling in on Eastbay, waiting on the line for them to the operator to pick up and take my phone call and take my order in. And I was always a 10.5, but I remember calling and waiting on the line, and I remember them saying, trying to order a 10.5. They said they ran out. They sold out. I said, well, do you have an 11? Yes, they had an 11, and I put my order in for the 11, and that's how I got the 2006. Man, 2006, such a long time ago, but I was in the midst of the shoe game at that time. I mean, I've been in the game for 20 plus years now, so it's been a long time that I've been in this game. So I remember waiting on the line with Eastbay. Who remembers Eastbay? Who remembers calling in and trying to put your order for a shoe back then? I mean, that's a very long time ago. If you are with me back then, drop a comment and let me know that, because I don't want to be the only person doing that at this current time back in the early 2000s. So had that shoe for a good amount of time. I never wore the shoe. I was a big fan of the shoe because, before then, the Air Jordan 4 military blue never retroed. The original pair was in 1989. So this was a really big deal back in 2006. Seeing this shoe, the shoe actually didn't have no Nike Air in the back. It actually had the Jumpman in the back. So that was the only thing that was kind of like, like you didn't really think about it back then as like, oh, there's no Nike Air. It was just one of those things. Oh, the Jumpman's in the back. So I remember holding on to this shoe, and eventually throughout the years, I sold that one because I remember I seen yellowing, and I'm gonna let you know exactly where the yellowing was occurring, and I sold it, got rid of it, and then 2012 came around, and it came out again. But like I said, I was like, I probably barely sold the 2006 one. So I wasn't really in the market of buying the shoe all over again. One, I didn't have any fascination of wearing it. And then two, it was like I already owned it before. There's really no need for me to try to own it again. So I left the 2012 version alone. Then now, right now in 2024, last year, it came out again. I was on the fence because I was like, I owned it before. Do I really want it back, or do I want to just, let it go? And I said, you know what? Screw it. Let me go ahead and purchase it, or try to purchase it. If I don't get it, oh well. If I do, oh wow. It was either way. I didn't really care. So, and sure enough, I got the pick 'em up little, flyer on sneakers. I got them. There you go. I got them, and I was like, okay, it is what it is. Now I got to find something to wear. And I did a whole video, the Floyd's pickup video on that one last year, and I actually believe I purchased a nice long sleeve Ket t-shirt to go with it. So there you go. Now it brings me to this amazing shoe right here, the military blue sneaker profiles 397 right here, the 2024 version. And you know what? It's not that bad. It's really not that bad. I was happy, and I was thinking about maybe I might sell it, but when I got it in hand, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna keep it because one, it has the blue. I love the blue hits on it, and something that I could definitely match, even with this outfit that I have on right now. Something I could definitely put it on foot for this outfit. But let's go in more in depth about this shoe right here. So this shoe right here, smooth white leather on the toe box right there. This mudguard though, this mudguard is actually a really light gray suede right here when it comes to the mudguard. And then it actually travels right through there and it stops right there. But the rest of the remaining portion of the lateral side is all in that nice white smooth leather. You do got this nice right here. These are like rubber hits in that military blue rubber hits right here. The blue mesh, the military blue mesh behind this white cage. And then this right here is actually white. And this is the part that I remember it started becoming yellowed. It started yellowing on my 2006 version after some time. It took a while, but it eventually started yellowing right there on this rubber piece right here. White smooth leather traveling towards the rear, and then right here the white midsole, right, going throughout the entire midsole. Right here, white air unit, and then you do got this nice smooth military blue paint right there. And then on right here, when it comes to the outsole, that's actually this toe portion of it. Hopefully I'm not. This toe portion is actually gray, But this is all like an all white outsole, except right here it does stop and it goes into the gray. I'm going to show you that right here. Gray, white, white, and then gray right there on the toe box. Let's go ahead and take a look at the rear part. Rear, beautiful. I love it. The Nike swoosh in the air, all in white. I love that. Surrounded by the military blue and that nice rubber right there. White smooth leather, military blue right here. That blue smooth paint right there. And then below that, that white smooth paint. And then, of course, that nice light gray outsole. Medial side, pretty identical lateral side. You do still got the same colorways. You got similar cuts in the leather, so nothing's really has changed except for the outsole. You do got that all from the rear all the way to the medial, that beautiful smooth military blue paint. Right here, this nice white midsole, white area, and of course this nice light gray outsole. And I believe it stops. Yeah, actually light gray right here. It stops right there and it picks back up into the white, and that travels all the way up until right there, the toe box. You still got that nice cut of that beautiful light gray suede, though all white smooth leather, and then the white strap right there when it comes to that typical Air Jordan 4 design. The military blue mesh going underneath that white cage, and then you do got these nice blue rubber hits for the shoelaces. Just an absolutely gorgeous shoe, though. Look at that. Love the front part. Definitely hits. Love the front. I just love it. We'll take more of a look on the aerial view of that, though. Gray toe box, white heart part of the shoe when it comes to the outsole. You got the nice military blue pod and the nice military blue hit right there, the Nike and the swoosh in white. And then this is actually gray when it comes to the heel of the outsole. My favorite part, the aerial view of the shoe. Look at how gorgeous the aerial view. I just love it. Love how the Air Jordan 4 looks with, down at your aerial view when you're staring down at the shoe. Absolutely gorgeous. White, smooth leather, blue mesh, and then you do got that nice white cage, white shoelaces. Right here, this is a nice white leather tongue. White leather tongue, white tag, the Jumpman in the blue, the black flight. Inside, you do got, this is actually a nice light gray ankle collar, and then inside you do got the nice military blue insole, the Nike, the swoosh in the air in white. Right here behind the tongue is a nice blue cushion, and of course it does have Air Jordan tag behind the tongue, just like what we traditionally see when it comes to the Air Jordan 4. So, I mean, it's not that bad. It's not that bad of a shoe. I know they made like tons of this shoe. That's probably why I was able to get my hands on this. But, I mean, overall, just a really nice shoe right here. Really clean. It's going to be hard to keep clean, especially because of the white outsole. And then this right here, the gray suede, you want to be really careful when you wear this shoe because it's going to be easy to mess up pretty quick. But it is a nice clean shoe, right? If you're able to pick this up below retail, definitely go do it. If you're able to even pick it up for retail, do it. Do it. It's worth it, especially if you wear a lot of blue like myself. This is a must. It's a must, and I'm really glad that I pulled the trigger because, like I mentioned before, I was really hesitant about buying this shoe because I was just like, I don't know. Like I've had it in the past, and it just kind of like, it was like one of those shoes, like, yeah, whatever, whatever. I didn't really care whether I got a new one or not, but overall, I'm glad I made the attempt, and I'm glad that I was able to get the got them. Just hopefully, just like most of you out there. But there you go. There goes Sneaker Profile 397. What do you think about that one? The book is shut on Sneaker Profile 397. But you know what? I gotta go. I gotta go wrap up. Finish uploading this video and then get ready to go out on this date with this beautiful lady. As you can see, always dress for the occasion, always dress for you beautiful people because you deserve that. And just like I was actually went to the movies. Sometimes I like going to the movies solo. I mean, that's just me sometimes. But I was actually going to the movie solo, and I went and grabbed me a nice slushie. That's what I traditionally go grab me, a slushie with from one of the people out there at the stands. So I grabbed my slushie going in. It was so weird because there's this other girl that came in solo, right? And she sat like actually in front of me. And then, anyways, like I wasn't really paying attention because I was paying attention to the movie. But then when we're leaving, she's like walking right behind me because it was a pretty late movie. And then I could feel her behind me, so I opened up the door to let her, you know, out of the theater. And then she's all, oh, thank you so much, you came by yourself. Oh, that's, you know, that's cool, like just like me, I did the same. And at the end she says, because I opened up the door, she says, you know what, you are too, damn, you guessed it,